G'day everybody, it's Matt here, and today I wanted to show you how to use the Cronos bridge to transfer CRO between the Crypto.org chain and the Cronos chain. So before we jump into that, I just need to say this is not at all financial advice. This is just for your entertainment. You should do all of your own research and make sure you don't invest anything that you can't afford to lose. Now, if you're not already using the Crypto.com DeFi wallet app on your phone, that is the easiest way to do this, I find. So make sure you grab that. And I've done a video up here on how to actually get it and set up a wallet and so on. And you obviously need to also have CRO either on the Crypto.org chain or on the Cronos chain. Either one will need to have CRO for you to use the bridge. So for this video, I'm going to transfer CRO from Cronos onto the Crypto.org chain. And then I'm also going to send some back the other direction, so you can see how it works both ways. Pull up the Crypto.com DeFi wallet app with me. All right, so from the dashboard here, there are two ways to get to the bridge. If you scroll right down to the bottom, it'll actually say, hey, here's the Cronos beta bridge through chains, migrate assets to Cronos, start now card. Now, if you tap on that, it takes you straight into the bridge. This is just a simple way to transfer between chains supported directly by the Cronos bridge. So by default, it'll have the Cronos beta chain and the Crypto.org chain selected. You can select which direction you want to go quite easily by tapping those up and down arrows that are in the middle of the fields there. And you can also bridge from the Cosmos network that is supported by the Cronos bridge as well. Once you've chosen which direction you're going, Cronos to Crypto.org or vice versa, you're then going to enter the amount of CRO you want to bridge. Now, the maximum amount that you have available is listed directly below that field for you to enter. So you can see what you want to put in. You can specify the max amount, but keep in mind that for both of these chains, you do need to have CRO in your wallet balance in order to perform any transactions, including sending or receiving or claiming staking rewards, that sort of thing. So you don't want to transfer everything unless you're not planning on using that wallet any longer. So you can put an amount in there. Let's say I want to transfer 10 CRO. It then has that blue button becomes active and it says transfer 10 CRO. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. So we'll tap that. It'll then come up with your summary of what you're actually doing. So method is Cronos bridge, source network, the Cronos beta network, destination, Crypto.org, destination address, what the network fee is. Right now, while it's all in beta, the Cronos bridge is not charging a service fee for the transaction. However, likely that will happen at some point, and it'll tell you there what the service fee is. Right now it's saying it's waived for me, so that's nice. And it'll tell me how much is going to be received. So it's important to keep in mind that for that 10 CRO to be received, I need to have enough CRO to pay the network fee separate from that. So we've got that network fee there, that 0.16, etc. And you can see as I'm talking that it keeps updating with any changes based on current network congestion and so on. So we'll tap that blue confirm to transfer button. It'll ask for your DeFi wallet app passcode. And if you've got multi-factor authentication enabled, it'll also need your 6-digit verification code from your authenticator app. So go ahead and put that authentication code in and your transaction request has been submitted and it'll go into this pending state and be processed shortly. Usually it's under a minute, but sometimes it can take a couple of minutes to happen. You can view the details by tapping that view details button, and basically that just runs you through the summary again of what's happening. You can also go back at any time now by clicking that back arrow and that'll take you back to the bridge. So we could reverse that and send the CRO back the other way, but to do that I'm going to show you the other way of using the bridge. So from your Crypto.com DeFi wallet app dashboard, click the swap button down in the menu at the bottom there. On the bottom right, you can see that now is highlighted in blue. And this is the other way of transferring. So the Crypto.com DeFi wallet app does support a few other methods of switching between different networks, bridging assets and swapping assets and so on. So basically the swap is all about quickly swapping between different assets. So in this case, I actually want to do the reverse. I want to send from Crypto.org to Cronos. So I've already got those selected here, but let's say I wanted to do something different. I've reset this back to default now, and so it's saying from Cronos beta is the default because the default swap method is either the Cronos bridge for switching between chains or the VVS Finance swap tool for exchanging assets within the Cronos network. It's also got USDC there as my default asset for swapping. I don't want that, so I'm just going to change that asset to Cronos. And for the token we want to receive, we'll click that select token button, and we then have the option up the top to choose what chain we want to use. So Cronos is selected there by default. I actually want to choose the crypto.org chain if I'm transferring to crypto.org. So it'll then tell me what assets are available for swapping. So obviously, as soon as I've selected crypto.org there, I have far fewer assets available. I've literally only got CRO. Versus when I was on Cronos, I've got all of these other ones available that are either native to the Cronos network or are available in a wrapped form on the Cronos network. Any chains that you cannot swap to from this source chain, Cronos, will be grayed out. So I can't swap to Ethereum at this time, and I can't swap to BSC or to Cosmos. So crypto.org or Cronos native are the only ones I can swap to from Cronos directly. So if I select that CRO chain and Cronos, I can now do another swap. Now, in this instance though, I actually want to transfer from the crypto.org chain back over to Cronos. So I'm going to swap these around. I can use those swap arrows just there again to switch which direction I'm transferring from. Alternatively, I can use the drop down for the asset to say I want to select from the crypto.org chain and select CRO instead. And then on where I'm going to, same thing, I can select Cronos because that's the only chain I can swap to from crypto.org and select the CRO value there. And then I can choose how much I want to send in this transaction. So I'm going to send 100 CRO over to Cronos. So I'm going to do that, enter that in. It tells me how much I'll receive at the other end. So because these are both CRO, it's an equal amount. If you were using different assets, you would have the amount converted to whatever it's going to be here. If then wanted me, I'm going to make a cross-chain bridge transaction. That's fine. We can then go and click that transfer button and it's going to give us that same summary that we saw when we used the bridge the other way. So in this case, we've reversed our source network. As mentioned, is crypto.org. We're going to the Cronos beta network. We also have a network fee and a service fee listed here. Now, as you might have noticed, this is waived because the bridge is currently in that beta state. And the network fee is actually a lot lower than going from Cronos to crypto.org. It's actually only 0.0002 CRO in this case for this transaction. Once we're satisfied that the transaction summary matches what we're actually wanting to do, we'll go ahead and click that blue confirm to transfer button. So once again, you'll need to enter your app passcode as well as a code from your verification app if you're using multi-factor authentication. So go ahead, stick that in. It'll then submit the request automatically as soon as that code has been entered. And you can again, obviously, view the summary by clicking view details. And of course, that back arrow will take you back to the swap screen at any time. Heading back to the wallet home screen, you can see your pending transactions there at any time and click on them to see their current status. And of course, pull down to update the app. So that is how you use the Cronos bridge to swap CRO backwards and forwards between the crypto.org chain and the Cronos chain. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, make sure you like it. And if you've got any other questions about Cronos, crypto.org chain, etc., and how to do different things, I'm planning on doing some more videos on these in the future. So make sure you subscribe to my channel to get notified about those and hit the bell button too, so you definitely do not miss out on those notifications. If you've got any questions about how to do different things on the Cronos chain or crypto.org chain, etc., or from within the DeFi wallet, let me know down in the comments and that'll help guide me in which videos to do next for you guys. And if you haven't got an account with Crypto.com yet, check out the referral links down in the description for some bonus CRO when you meet the various requirements for those. And otherwise, have an awesome day and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.